A few more days pass. Now, finally, the spring term at school is ending.
ああ、終業式とか面倒だったな。朝のホームルームで成績表だけ渡して終わりにすりゃいいのに。
Right? We've just come from the gym where the closing ceremony was being held back to the classroom. Coach's words are harsh, but he seems to be in a good mood. I thought the principal made some good points in his speech.
夏休みだからって遊んでばっかじゃダメだぞとか、夜更かしするなだろ。そんなこと言われてもな。
Right? Just think about all the video games you could play at night.
教室で座ってるだけより立ってる方がマシじゃない？
Anna slips out of a group of girls and comes over to us. It was impressive to see all the students in the school together in one place.
朝とか休み時間の廊下も人が多いけれど、この建物にあんなにたくさんの人間が詰め込まれているのね。
Yeah, the morning it kind of looks like the building is sucking them up like a sponge.
まあなんだ。そういえば久しぶりにお前らが世間知らずだって思い出す感想だな。
Soon our teacher arrives, talks for a bit, and then dismisses us.
これで夏休みだな。
So saying, he heads out to his desk. Summer vacation? Sitting at my own desk, I look out the window up at the sky. Art and school closing temporarily, nothing is actually changing in the world at large. Still, this feels like some kind of turning point. Just like the day Hotaru and I became lovers. Something fun is going to start happening pretty soon. I can feel it. And maybe darker. Who knows?
Makoto-san?
That's me.
Yahoo!
Hi. Leaving the school building, we find Hotaru and Kokoro waiting for us at the gate.
騒がしい。
And then there's Mana.
ナナちゃんったら恥ずかしがっちゃって。
Kokoro sells up to Mana and leans against her arm. Mana twitches in surprise.
どういう意味よ。いや、どういう意味もないよ。適当に言っただけ。あ、そう。ホタルン、マナちゃんはどうしてびっくりしたの？家族思いの照れ隠しとして呆れて見せたのを見破られたと感じたから、じゃないかな。ああ、そういうことか。
Kokoro beams at Mana. Using Hotaru as a translator. Now that's smart. So, look around. Students continue to leave the building in waves. It's the same way as any other day. But the smiles on all their faces are even broader than they were after the last days of finals. This is summer vacation, huh?
そう、これが夏休み。
Everyone looks like they're having fun. They're all so happy.
うんうん。みんなが笑顔だから、さらにみんなが笑顔になっちゃうんだよね。すごい言葉。
I agree. But Vanna is smiling despite her apparent criticism. This is what it means for people to connect with each other.
ほら、お腹が空いたし、帰りましょう。そうだね。お腹がいっぱいになれば、もっと幸せになれるもんね。カレーが食べたいわ。
I think it's still pretty early for lunch though. I take out my phone to check the time. All we had today was the closing ceremony and homeroom. So it's only around 11 a.m.
あ、私も一緒に行きます。折り紙でお昼を食べようと思ってるから。私
Nana cocks her head to the side.
そうそう。ホタル最近たまにだけど、私って言うようになったよね。痛い子だった時期が終わりかけてるんだ。冗談だよ。私だけの思い出が増えてきたから、もう ホタルって言わなくても良くなっただけ。何言ってるの？
おかしな子ね。
As you talk, the three girls start walking. Hotaru lags behind them a little and comes up next to me. Hello.
誠さん？さっきから静かですね。
Not really. It's more just that I can't seem to get a word in edgewise.
それもそうか。女の子同士のおしゃべりは真剣で切り合ってるみたいなものですからね。男の子のチャンバラとは違います。
Hey, we don't pull out our decks and play sword fighting. Wait, maybe we do. I don't know. I have never actually participated in that kind of activity. So scary. I remember Mana and Nozoma's conversations used to get a little scary too back in the day. By the way, if we're coming to the cafe for lunch, are you going to hang out with Kokoro afterward?
まさか、お目当ては誠さんですよ。
Yay! I'm happy to hear that. You look at the shower and chuckle? You seem different from usual today, Hotaru. I'm not sure how to put it, but I don't know, you just feel different. As I struggle to explain, she covers her mouth with her hand as if to suppress a smile.
もしもそう思うのなら、正解でしょうね。
Did something happen?
何かって。
That smile behind her hand blooms like a flower, becoming too broad to conceal.
好きな人が目の前にいるから。
Yay, I'm here!
心から好きな人がいると、こんなにも世界が違って見えるんだね。
She gently takes my hand.
さすがに驚いた。
Well, yes. I think I'm blushing. But that's okay. I look up at the sky. The world seems brighter today. The two of us start walking. There isn't enough space at the sidewalk for all four of us to walk abreast. Simon and Kokoro keep walking in the front with Hotaru and me behind. And Kokoro are busy talking about their report cards. I assume mine is straight C's, just like mine, so I doubt she has much to say about it.
誠さん、お願いがあるんですけど。
Sure.
次の曲がり角で、こっそり左に曲がりましょう。
Ooh. Without telling man and Kokoro? That will take us in the right direction, though.
それが目的です。よく考えれば、ここで前の二人と離れてしまう方が、誠さんと長く一緒にいられるから。
She grins. I just got done saying she feels different today, but their level of prank seems the same as ever. Well, that sounds fun to me too.
では。
We come up to an intersection and surreptitiously turn left. Bye-bye, girls. I'm gonna hang out with Hotaru. Hotaru bursts out laughing and finally opens her parasol. Yeah.
今頃、マナちゃん怒ってるだろうな。
Definitely. No, Mana has gotten used to us being a couple recently. If anything, Kokoro's the one who will be mad that we disappeared. Good they both, actually.
それもそっか。
But maybe neither. You're in a good mood today.
なんでわかるんですか？
It's obvious from how she's twirling the parasol, but she must not be aware of that habit of hers. I laugh. Let's just say I figured out one of your tells too.
ホタル、そんなにわかりやすい癖はないはずですけど。
Anyway, we're not going back to the cafe. What do you want to do for lunch?
何か歩きながらでも食べられるもので済ませればいいんですよ。湖のそばならお土産屋さんやら何やらもあるし、食べ物には困らないでしょう。
I've seen places around here selling shaved ice, soda, and popsicles before.
それは食事じゃないんじゃないかな。
Good point. I'd probably count if I was with Mana, though. Well, there are also those places selling yakisoba or takoyaki in plastic boxes.
話していたら何か食べたくはなりますね。
You have as healthy an appetite as anyone I see.
笑わなくてもいいじゃないですか。ホタルこそが育ち盛りなんですよ。
And at that moment, a bead of sweat drips down my cheek. Man, it sure is hard, though.
時期的にも今までの夏に比べてこれからの夏がまさに本番ですからね。
Here at the lake shore, that's a good amount of wind, but also barely any shade. And the wind coming from the lake is full of moisture. I'm used to being outside in the heat of summer, but even I am dying for something to drink. I'm not hungry yet, but let's get some drinks of something else cold.
そうですね。
We wander back into town. Audra looks nice and cool under her parasol. I almost want one too. We peek into a shop or two, buy some cold things, and return to the lake. I got a soda, and Hotaru got a shaved ice. She makes a crunchy, fleshy sound as she stirs the shaved ice around in its cup before spooning it into her mouth.
そういえば今年初めてかき氷食べたはずだけど、これぞ夏って感じですね。
It looks tasty.
美味しいですよ。慌てて食べると頭が痛くなりますけど。は
Take it slow then.
ーい。
I give the Hotaru as she stirs the concoction. That's something I'm wondering about. I get that blue Hawaii is blue colored, but what does it taste like? That's the flavor of shaved ice she bought, but I'd never even heard of it. And I bought lemons, strawberries, and watermelons. But I never heard of a blue Hawaii. Is it some kind of a fruit?
いえ、ないと思います。ハワイという海外の南国の島があるのですが、そこの青い海をイメージしてるんじゃないかな。違うのかな。
Hotaru doesn't seem to know either.
気になるならブルーハワイの名前の由来をネットで検索しますけど。
No, it's okay. You don't have to go that far.
まあ味は誠さんが飲んでるラムネみたいなものです。
Immune soda. The color is so different that I can't imagine they taste similar. I put the Ramon bottle to my mouth. The carbonation burns my throat as it goes down. I'm gonna look this up. Oh, it comes in like many flavors. It has blueberry, melon, lychee, which I recently tried it out. It's tasty, but it has that soap feeling. Oh, would you look at this? It even has an anime girl flavor. Yatta. I've already experienced it with other kinds of soda before, but I still can't drink carbonated drinks more than a little at a time. I wait for my throat to recover. I swirl the bottle, making the glass marble and the neck rattle. The bottle is a translucent greenish color, and it sparkles in the sunlight, just like the surface of the lake. It's beautiful here.
情緒たっぷりですね。
Hotaru settles up to me.
下、青い？
Is it? She sticks out her tongue playfully. The center part of her tongue is dyed a deep blue color rarely seen in nature. Yes, very blue.
誠さんもかき氷にすればよかったのに。なんなら少しあげましょうか？
I already got it like just the other day. Lemon flavored Fanta shaved ice. Pretty tasty, honestly. She sticks her spoon back into the shaved ice with a crunch. Suddenly, I feel like playing a trick on her. It's midday, that there are a fair number of people at the lake, but none of them are very close by.
Makoto-san?
Yeah? She holds out a spoon with some ice on it.
ってされたいの?
That would be nice too, but Hotaru, I want you to eat that spoonful yourself.
いらないの?
She cocks her head to the side in a cute motion that puts the spoon in her mouth. I immediately take the spoon from her hand and kiss her. She makes a surprised sound naturally. But I don't stop. I set my tongue through her open lips into her mouth. Hotaru's body stiffens, but she doesn't push me away. Using my tongue, I find hers and suck it into my own mouth. I feel like a butterfly sucking nectar from a flower. I deliberately make as many noises as I can. My tongue dances with hers. Now this is what I call a sweet kiss. Literally. It's also a colder kiss than any I shared with Mana before. But soon Hotaru's tongue and mouth start to return to body temperature. Shit. Jesus. Eventually I feel her hand tapping on my chest. I finally move away from her. Her face is red and she's swaying dizzily from side to side. Maybe she wasn't getting enough air? This is sweet. It's like sugar water. I like my lips, savoring the taste of the blue syrup and the feeling of our kiss.
ことを急に
Oh, you know, you were just so cute, so that I just couldn't stop myself.
可愛いとか好きとか言えば何をしてもいいわけじゃないんですよ
She's shouting now. Okay. I guess I actually angered her.
よくもまあ前置きやためらいも何もなくあんなことできますね
I'm sorry, I won't do it anymore from now on.
いえ別にしなくていいわけでもなくて
I thought you didn't like it.
喜んでる自分に変になってるんですよ
Oh, I see. Your face suddenly looks like you're angry at me, though. She takes a couple of deep breaths and then her shoulders sag.
もう口の周りがベトベトになっちゃったしかも私変な方向に目覚めてきている気がするし
You mean you're getting more interested in kinky things? That's great!
もう
She bounds at my chest, but as usual, it doesn't hurt. Sorry.
笑いながら謝っても説得力ないんです
I surrender, really, I'm sorry. Getting tired, she lowers her arms and heaves a sigh.
喉が渇いた
Want some of my lemon soda? I can feel it in your mouth to mouth.
全く反省していないというか炭酸飲料でそんなことされてもむせるだけですよ
Glaring at me, she snatches my bottle of soda and starts glugging it down. Seriously though, I'm sorry. I'm still smiling, but I want her to know I mean it.
構いませんよいや構うけど構わないというか
Two against one! That means you don't mind! Yay! I really can't stop smiling. Summer vacation is great.
誠さんの頭の中が夏休みしてるだけじゃないですか
Babe, it's always on vacation. That's why I'm so stupid sometimes. She turns to face me. Actually, most of the times. What is it? I thought she was going to see something, but she just looks at me quietly, so I speak first.
いえ幸せな時って実 休み。こんな時間がいつまで続くんだろうなーって思いません？
Jesus. Going off with a deep question. Maybe once in a while? But our happiness is going to last a long, long time, Hotaru.
そうだ。いえ、そうですね。
She twirls her parasol. Sadly, and only once.
午後からはこの辺りも賑やかになりそうですね。
Ooh.
あの花畑行きませんか？
I want to see how it looks in the daylight. Oh, sure.
少しお話ししたいことがあるんです。正確にはお話ししてほしいことがあるなんですけど。
Me?
はい。
She starts walking, and I follow her. It's still as gorgeous as it was light. Hotaru stands before me, surrounded by a blooming of nature's finest colors. Mwah.
思い出を話してほしいんです。ホタルと誠さんの思い出。
What? Right now?
今だからこそ。
She looks at me and expectantly, a calm smile on her face. Hotaru. I start to ask why she wants me to do this, but then I decide not to. The summer sunlight, the white parasol, the flower garden, and in the center, my Hotaru. All of them are so beautiful. And so, I don't need a reason. It all started about a month ago. I begin to tell her the story of our lives together so far. I tell her of the time Kokoro introduced us, our first meeting. I tell her of the time I was shocked to discover that my kotodama didn't work on her. I tell her of the time we went to school to get me enrolled. I tell her of the promise I made to her that same evening under the setting sun, that I would make everyone happy. I tell her of the time she came to my classroom with Kokoro to have lunch with me at Mana. I tell her of the time she spent with Suzuka on the lake shore one day. I'll tell her of the time I was trapped in Mana's empty world, and she came and found me. And I tell her of now, where she stands before me as my lover.
結構いろいろとあったんですね。
She smiles gently, but this time I can't bring myself to smile in return. There was one more time. I was about to question about that, but he's gonna bring it up. Thank you. One more time that I didn't tell her off. It wasn't that day which ended with Azuki-san's sudden hospitalization. Hotaru had called me on the phone in the afternoon, sounding incredibly vulnerable. I rushed to school and searched everywhere, until she finally relented and revealed herself to me, before I sent the whole school to look after her. And then in the classroom we made love for the first time. Now I'm sure of it. Hotaru told me she would forget that evening. And although I don't know why, she truly doesn't remember it all.
Makoto-san.
At all. Her smile fades at my silent gaze. She's a very sharp girl, but this time there's no way she can know what I'm thinking. Still, she can guess at the broad outlines.
何かあえて話さなかったことがあるんですか？ホタルが知っていなければいけない私たちにとっての大きな思い出が。そうなんですね。
I answer only with a barely perceptible nod. I've said this a few times, but I know you have a secret. I'm known for a long time. I assume it's some kind of a problem that you're trying to resolve on your own. Of course, I wouldn't force you to tell me about it. I want to respect your wishes. At least that's what I do, Todd. I think I have bread. But, and I've said this before too, if you do tell me what you need, I may be able to make it happen.
神様だから？
No, because we're lovers. Now, it's not just your problem, it's our problem. So let me say this. Hotaru, I want you to tell me more about yourself. That's my wish.
そうですね。
She begins to pace slowly around the nearest patch of flowers. Her face is overcast, and she's thinking deeply. I watch her as she walks. It's a beautiful scene. The blue of the sky, the green of the earth, and Hotaru in the middle. A splash of white. I wasn't wrong to compare her to a bird. But it's not just her appearance that's beautiful. Her heart is too.
私たち
Suddenly, she breaks her silence.
誠さん、ちょっと試しに私に言霊を使ってもらってもいいですか？
Even though we both know it won't work?
ええ。念のため、聞かないことを確かめたくて。
I am sure any command would be good enough, but I choose deliberately. Close your eyes.
それは、思わず従いたくなる魅力的な命令ですね。チューしたいの？
Her smile is making your eyes half-lit already, but it's clear she hasn't actually closed them. Nope, doesn't work.
そうですね。
Did she speak in her mind? Excuse me, that's... whatever. She stands on tiptoe and reaches her hand towards my face. I don't stop her. Just like she did once before, Hotaru covers my eyes with one hand and leans in. This time we're not surrounded by people. I guess like the peck of a sparrow.
誠さん、今日は何曜日？
It's Friday.
そう。だから明後日、日曜の夜、ここで会いましょう。
Why not?
11時55分。日付が変わる前に、そこで何もかもお話しします。
Why not now?
その時でなければ、言葉だけでは伝わらないこともあるから、あなたに合わせたい人間もいるし。
Still facing me, she takes a few steps backward.
先週のホタルは、今週のホタルに、あなたへの思いを託してくれた。だから、私も、次のホタルに生きる意味を託さなければいけないと思うの。
A reason to live? It seems like a non sequitur, but I'm sure there's meaning in everything she says.
そう。例えば、今日はできないことでも、明日ならできるかもしれない。明日できなくても、明後日なら、しあさってならって、今日はできないことを素直に認めて、諦めないで、未来の自分のために、今の自分が頑張れば、きっと願いは叶う。それは、とても素晴らしいことでしょ？だから、
A smile blooms on her face.
私は、ここまで、たくさんの素敵な思い出を、ありがとう、誠さん。
Bad hand.